So now we had another fire on the other corner. There goes a junkie on one of those scooters that they rent. That's one thing that I don't know if people really realize, but a lot of times they drag them into the neighborhoods where they're doing business. It's like Uber for drugs. So anyways, yeah, now we had another fire. We had one on the corner over here, Ruiz and North Brazos, a few days ago. Now we have another one on the other corner, San Jacinto and Ruiz. And I mean, that's like the second one in a couple of days. But the prior week we had two in this area as well. One by the school and one by, I think, Martin and San Jacinto. This is junkie territory, and it's cold. It's not even that cold, but they know they can get away with burning a bunch of stuff over here. So it's funny. I work from home. I work remote. I'm in tech, so I can work from anywhere. But the people around here, it shows you how much of them don't actually work, because like these streets were empty, and then when something happens like this, it floods the streets with cars all over. They're all up and down the place. Guys on bikes, the junkies that also deliver on bikes, the mules, drug mules, those guys show up all over the place. The scooters, I mean, it's it's everything under the surface. Crazy. But we got a big problem, and they don't want to recognize a lot of it or send the support for what's needed. There goes one vehicle right now coming through the alley. So city doesn't want to recognize that the support is needed down here. So what ends up happening is pretty much just chaos. Just chaos. So yeah, I don't got much else to say other than city filled this area 78207 for years. Once they put Haven for Hope down here, which attracted all the junkie criminals and dealers, and it's just been crap ever since last year. Let's see, our crime stats, by the way. Drug crime went up over 30%, and like equipment, basically like, you know, what they used to make drugs and all that, and they made way more arrests with that stuff, which on one hand is good, you know, you're making the arrests. On the other hand, what people know is like you're only getting so many of the crimes actually happening, which means how much isn't being caught. So if there's that many and it went up this much, then how much isn't even being caught? Yeah. This is a salad bar, the sheriff's area too, and he can't even keep his own area clear, yet somehow he keeps getting elected, because this has nothing to do in elections with the people and everything to do with who's backing them on the donor side and the power structure in the city and the county. That's why this whole thing with Nuremberg versus what's his name, Nuremberg versus Sakai, that guy, is just a joke. Like, I think Nuremberg lost enough of his popularity that he may not get the backing, but he's probably just doing it for the sake of, like, when you're a political person, that's all you do. You're in politics for life. These people they got the ego for it. They want to be there. They want to be the person people talk to, but it also keeps them connected with money. And that's not there's no conspiracy there. That's just normal. People know about that stuff. So anyways, another day, more chaos.